I open up Cerebi. I see we're doing rats. It's time to do rats. I'm already at the first outbreak. To be clear here, I'm already waiting. Can I like zone reset with this? You know, I want to get every one of these for this. Just for the experience, just to say I participated, you know. I want to get all the rats. I want all the rats. I want to get all the little rat guys. I can only hope that nothing deeply troubling happens on the stream, or nothing deeply troubling is recounted on the stream. I don't care to have any scary trauma placed on my stream. Thank you. Anyway, shout out to the guy, the shout out to that kid several years ago who was on stream venting in the chat about a deeply traumatic situation that happened, and then a shiny happened, and so that scene is like chocolate rat. That scene is immortalized in my YouTube highlights. This kid's like, I guess my mother, she slipped and fell, and I'm like, this is so sad. And then a shiny pops up. Oh, chocolate rat. Oh, he's so cute. No mark, but again, I'm not gonna fuss over it for these guys today. That's one. Look, I don't need to clap. You probably can hear it enough. Big rat, let's go. Big name for the big rat, Choco. Choco early? Oh, Choco-y. Oh, Choco-y. Oh, accidentally did that, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh, they're just like little rat guys. They're just little hamsters. There's so many of them, but that's because they need to have somebody around, or else they'll stress out. All right, isn't that how hamsters work? Oh my gosh, they're following me. Hi, babies. Oh. You guys are in a terrible spot right here. I can't see everybody from here, so I'm gonna check the next one. I didn't title the stream this way, but this is definitely I'm streaming until my wife gets home. I'm streaming until she gets back off work. I have enough comments to say about the state of this country that I'm stuck in. The idea that there's a dedicated holiday to celebrating the quote-unquote independence of a land built upon the subjugation of a bunch of people. It only exists in the state that it does because of the murder, theft, suffering, subjugation of indigenous and displaced people. And the celebration is to use home bought explosives in order to celebrate, that are so dangerous that people, if using them incorrectly, just lose limbs. And that's just something. Oh, Dave! Ha! How you doing? So I'm just sitting here fussing. I like, formally, in any meaningful way, I don't celebrate it. I don't meaningfully, because what does it represent? You know, like, it doesn't represent anything positive as far as I can tell. It doesn't. Most holidays to me don't really indicate like a thing of value that I hold. Like, I just use them as excuses to have a day off to spend time with family, you know. And logic, gosh, I need to actually sit down and work on some music. I feel like I keep inventing new projects and new crafts that I need to do, and I don't finish any of them because I keep doing one instead of all the other ones. Am I gonna get the new Arceus? I definitely am. The new Legends game looks like it's going to be a heck of a time. The first Legends Arceus, or the first Legends game, was really good. I still play it, like, on stream for fun. It's still good. It's still really good. The new one, I'm definitely getting. That's not a question to me. I'm just needing to figure out how I'm going to get a Switch 2 since they seem to just be impossible to get right now. I searched essentially this entire county. I'm out here in oop, get off me, doggy. I'm in this I moved to, I'm in another city, and I feel like this entire county just doesn't have any. We ended up like traveling on a bus for like an hour to this like other part of the county, and then checking every place that sells that kind of thing, and none of them had them. So I just don't even know how I'm gonna pull it off. I might just have to get the Switch 1 version of it if that's the case. I need to really just like look at these guys. I need to focus my eyes. I need to use both eyes and 100% of my brain, because I can miss it. I could, and it would be very sad. Wait, you look different. Wait a minute. That looks almost eerie. That looks like that thing's you look sick. Oh, a mark? This one has a mark? Let's go. It's so little. It's so tiny, and it looks like it has a mark. All right. I feel like I've used this name before. Frenklen. And they're spelled like that. Franklin. Okay, it's the like default mark. It's the easiest mark to get, but it's a mark. I know some people wouldn't take that, but we take those. I am fine with that. Yeah, it could. The quest the quest that my partner had to do. The main quest was that they had to make a watch. Their family was given like a watch commission to make like a really fancy watch. And they had to get the materials to make the watch and then deliver the watch to the capital city. And honestly, like I feel like they probably expected like so much more stressful stuff, like, oh, they go to the Capitol and there'd be this huge conspiracy or conflict or something. Well, like, no, it's just the guy who works at the local art museum. He ordered the watch. He just ordered a watch. He had a lot of money because he used to be like a patriarch or something in Baldur's Gate, and it's just a watch. But it's just, that point A to point B of traveling with that watch is what gives you the opportunities to give you more, stuff to do, combat to have, people to meet. Like their party has consisted of just a bunch of weirdos, and it's fun for that. It's about that journey and being able to experience it on their terms, making decisions and interacting with the world in a way that makes their character feel authentic. You got this half orc, half Goliath watchmaker barbarian who doesn't know they're a barbarian. They've got like amnesia ? They're traveling with a halfling druid who has been sent to this place because they died in a landslide and woke up here. And are desperately trying to figure out how they can get home, even though they really don't know if there's much of a home for them to go back to. Valenfy is there. They were brought in by what is sort of like Fae, but are like some sort of, think that the magical evil rabbits from the rabbit holes beneath the world. They're trying to meddle in the affairs of the people on the surface. Let's say something along those lines. And then they also have this guy. He's an apple. I think their favorite character, probably top 3 of all the people they've met and people they've had in their party, is Apple. He's just a knight. He's like a little knight. He's maybe 5 apples tall. He's like an apple, but he has like a little body underneath. He's an apple, and he has a little sword. He doesn't talk. And they found him, and they've essentially just adopted him ever since. And it's like, yeah, sure, okay. I don't know if he's a grown-up. I don't know what his life is even like in some ways, like in character. Let's say, like I don't want to like give away what his little backstory or whatever is. But this is the idea that you have this Goliath, like this huge man walking around, and he has an apple on his shoulder with a body. There's an apple with eyes and a mouth. And he's like, don't, this is my son. This is my son. Oh, what's his name? Oh, Apple? Yeah, sure, I guess. And they like that character so much that they asked for a picture of him just so they could keep a picture of him on their screen when they're playing, like they're looking at a photograph in their wallet of their son. Yeah, it's a fun thing to have interesting characters like that, or just, I won't even say silly, because there is more to. I don't have any characters in this game that are surface level at this point. Like, ooh, squirrel, let's go. I've been running around this tree for an hour. Hello, squirrel. Exactly. It's like Adventure Time, like, or Steven Universe. They have a lot of stuff happening in those shows that isn't honestly that riveting sometimes. Small conflicts, little adventures happening, and they have a bunch of characters that they introduce who have multifaceted experiences. It works well. It's just a good way to have some storytelling happening in a formula like that. Ooh, squirrel. Okay, what's a good name for a squirrel? What's a squirrel name? Okay, let's go up and over and around and over. Sure. Let's do a little excited face. And then Pam. There we go. Excellent. Aw, Pam has been added to the party. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Another one down. My greatest nemesis. The way that objects are shaded in this game. Pokemon can be right next to each other, but just be experiencing light slightly differently, and it'll make them look different. And I don't care for that, because it's confusing. Where are you going? Go there! No offense, little man, but y'all don't look that different. And I don't even know if I would, like, you guys both are normal, I'm pretty sure. Where's the... Please don't stand in my body. That's weird. But you guys, you look too normal. I don't even know if I could tell the difference. Like, you got to be burgundy or something. What is happening outside? Is that a motorcycle? Why are they in a motorcycle? I as someone who has zero knowledge about vehicle engineering, I deeply wish that the person who invented the motorcycle wasn't obsessed with making the loudest vehicle possible. I would think that a vehicle smaller than a normal car would also be quieter, but they somehow managed to make it the opposite. And it's like they like that. It feels so inconsiderate. Like, would it be less cool if it wasn't a big loud thing? Honestly, I think it would be cooler of a vehicle if it was quiet. Or made a sound that wasn't so obnoxious. Like, give me a Tron cycle that just makes a synthy plume the entire time. I like that over a thing that sounds like a ongoing explosion for hours at a time. I feel like it's just a machine designed to get you around to places while also making you deaf the whole time. And that's just not constructive. All look the same. Have I never... I feel like I haven't even paid you guys attention in this game to recognize how different or not you look. They all look the same. None of them look dark. So none of these guys have to be shiny. All of these guys are normal, I think. See, like this guy, he looks super dark, but it's just the lighting. Like if I walk into him, it's not shiny. Yeah, it's normal. I'm like, how much darker is it gonna be? I'm just having, this one. This was the one that was gonna be more trouble, I guess. At least it's not one of those shiny hunts where there's a Pokemon that's not your target that just keeps showing up in the area and you're just like annoyed that it's taking up space. I get... Wait a darn minute. That guy looks different. That guy looks really different. Wait a minute. I saved my game so now I can look at him. Oh yeah, you can see it. You can see the difference. It's like they turned the brightness up on him all the way. They turned the tint up. They turned the contrast up. Yeah, let's go. Oh, thank goodness. He's way more saturated. Did that shake? Yes, it did. Okay. The rain and everything had the game slowing down. Fred Wardo. There we... Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It should be fine though. It should be fine, I hope. All right, little guys. Oh, Charmander. Okay, cool. I don't know what's happening with it, but if it's still working right on your end, then that says it's working. I don't remember if I've knocked out enough of these guys to increase the odds anymore. Oh. He did not need to go after that Charmander. Oh man, he didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, I want to get like a decent USB mic like designed for streaming. Something that I can just plug into this laptop that I have and not have to worry about like a mic cable. And then I can just stream. Oh, there's one. Haha! I saw that straight away. Hey there, little guy. Oh, he's getting closer. Get you through the grass. Oh, she's so small. All right, Minun. You look actually different, and I appreciate you for doing that. I appreciate you for making this simple. How about we call it Bolvarti? Bolvarti. Yeah. It uses pom-poms made of sparks for cheering. It dislikes water makes... Its dislike of water makes it take shelter under the eaves of houses in rain. What is an eave? I don't know enough about the words that we use to describe the parts of a house to know what that means. Is this cliff making this more difficult? I hope they're not spawning below me somewhere. I can't see them if they are. That's one thing that I think this game sort of, I won't say it's a problem with it because it's only an issue if you're shiny hunting, and I don't think they designed the game around shiny hunting. I think they just put shiny hunting in as like a thing you could do like the rest of the games. But there's like a distance in which a Pokemon can be spawned horizontally from you, like on the X plane, but not the Y plane. I don't know the best way to describe it. It's like if something is far enough away from you, forward or backwards, left or right, they will despawn and just stop existing. But that distance isn't the same up and down. I don't know why, but the distance that something can be spawned up and down around you seems to vary drastically for no real reason. So there's times where something can be spawned in like down a hill and it's just able to be down there. It's not always, But like the fact that anything can be spawned in at a height that different feels weird. And then also, if you're like, if you say a Pokemon is with you and you see it like walk off a cliff, it will still be down there usually. And I'm like, why is there not a height cutoff for stuff being spawned, but there's a distance cutoff in terms of like horizontal distance? That just feels weird. Come on, little baby guy. You're the last one I need. And then I'll have to figure out how to get the Digimon game to stream so I could play that on stream. I could play it on PC, but I'd have to start all the way over, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. The game is already sort of tedious in some ways. It's a very grindy game, though not as grindy as official Digimon games, I would say. Especially since the battles are less involved, unless you make them more involved. I randomly got a notification from the Game Theory YouTube channel saying that the Minecraft mob vote is rigged and completely pointless. Oh, hold on. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley appear again starting July 7th for the second anniversary Prelude event. What does that mean? Like just in the wild, or the Mimic? Oh, the FNAF game? No, I haven't. I need to watch. I think Corey Kenshin played it. I want to see what his playthrough of it is. Maybe I'll do that today. I've got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff that I was going to do, and I just keep finding more things to do. I haven't gotten to really see any gameplay outside of like YouTube thumbnail pre-rolls or whatever. Like they show you the little clip before the video actually starts. I haven't gotten to see it, but he played the whole. Okay, I wanna watch his playthrough then, because I haven't kept up with FNAF really ever since they had the creator coming out as being like a Trump donator man or whatever. I've just sort of avoided it. I'm just like, yeah, like I won't say it's like a art separate from the artist moment exactly, but it's just like it just made me feel kind of icky. And then some of the stuff in the books were just kind of weird. Like one of the FNAF novels, the Fazbear Fright ones, had some weird Matt Pat Impreg storyline, and I know it was probably supposed to be scary, but it was just more weird that they did that, and like he signed off on it. It feels like weird and mean-spirited in a way that I didn't really expect from that. So I just haven't really kept up with it much after the security breach. But I do want to see the playthrough, so I might have to do that later. Maybe just play the whole thing and see how it comes across. See what the story is like from what he plays it. Sorry, did I gloss past something too quickly? Yeah, I remember it was like they did 3 different book series for FNAF. It was the original trilogy, which was like sort of going along with the original books, like the original series of games. It was sort of like an alternate universe, but it was like also not. It was like, I don't know the best way to describe it. He said it was canon, but not in the way that they fit together like a puzzle. So they were like both telling the same story in different ways, I guess. But then they did the second set of novels that were like almost like Goosebumps books, where they were like multiple different shorter stories that were telling stuff in like the FNAF story or universe or whatever. And one of those was about like a game dev guy who I want to say was named Matt, but I don't remember if that was like what that was about. But he was like making a game with Springtrap in it, and then like the Springtrap was like in real life and was inside of his belly, and then he like gave birth to like a baby evil Springtrap or something. And I'm just like, what is this for? Like, I feel like there's enough things that are sort of questionable, even though like horror, you can push the boundaries of storytelling and what is decent to people for the sake of like the horror, like that is definitely a thing though. Like, that's definitely, like, why would we do that? I wonder if MatPat ever had a conversation with him after that, because I know they've met. I know they've actually interacted, especially after MatPat left Game Theory and he like had that little cameo at the end with FNAF Man. I'm like, I know they had to have spoken. If that was me, I definitely would have walked up to him with my little MatPat shoes and said, "Excuse me." Uh-oh. Oh, I hope everything's safe over there. Oof. Big noise. That's scary. I hope this isn't another stream highlight where something happens when I get a shiny and it's like deeply stressful and dramatic. I'm gonna have to like find the YouTube clip and just edit that in to this video. just for context's sake. Like, oh yeah, I love when I'm shiny hunting and somebody has something deeply sad happen, and then I I get a shiny, so now that moment is immortalized on the internet. A big firework. Goodness. It's the next day. Did they take the whole night to set it up? Fire it off at noon at 2 o'clock on the 5th? What was the point? It's broad daylight. You can't even see it right. You know, I don't understand the appeal of fireworks. I saw a post earlier talking about a rapper who lost his hand because of fireworks yesterday. And I'm like, why are we blowing stuff up? The entire day and a half. Like what's the point? I would have just saved it for next year at that point. Honestly, fireworks feel like one of those things where you hear that they're illegal in some form, but they're never illegal enough for people not to use them. They're like, oh, you can't buy them, but if you go somewhere else where you could buy them, then like, and then drive back home, you can have them. I'm like, but so what's the whole point of making it illegal to buy them here then? People are just gonna drive on the interstate to the fireworks place with the big ghost man on it and buy the freaking fireworks there and then drive home and blow their limbs off at home. So what's even the point of making it illegal there? Like, you don't make it illegal to fire them. And if it is illegal to fire them, I never see anybody enforcing it. I feel like we should have a better system for something besides recreational explosives that are so dangerous people are in the hospital the day after the holiday because they can't grip things anymore due to lack of fingers. It feels like a bad plan. Like, it's the baby. The baby. Oh, hi, little fella. Oh. Wait, let me take a selfie with the baby. Oh, he's so stinking cute. They're so stinking cute. Oh, she's level 10. The baby. Oh, sweet. This is me participating in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet mass outbreak event. I don't know what this event is for, but I've got everything now. Oh, I gotta name it. I accidentally closed it out without naming it. Paw Yanka, like Priyanka, but it's a poem and associated with the event. I think what I'll do, Paul Yanka, Bolvardi. What's all the vaguely Hindi names? Oh, and then Fred Wardo, Pam, Franklin with 2 E's, and Chaco. Are these all girls? Did I get all females somehow? What are the odds of that? These are not like primarily female species, I don't think. I think it's 50-50 at least. Hmm. Ah, yeah. Sparkling powder, sparkling power, all types, level 1. A nice meal. With dessert in there. It's a donut with flan, loaded fries with some veggies, some ramen with some fried chicken, and some gummy worms on the side. I don't know about the gummy worms too much, but like, come on, like, or the gummies, just gummies in general look like. I'm down. I would eat this in real life easy. Depends. I saw an article yesterday talking about some recent Digimon stuff. They're doing some new project called Digimon Shambhala. Oh my gosh, that's a shiny. Oh, it's the water guy. That's the thing. Can Porygon not talk, or have we just never heard it talk? That's a shiny. Wait a minute. Hey, little guy. Everything is chrome in the future. Heck yeah. I love eating the Academy food. And another one. And another one. So I want to say that the Sylph Corporation made the first update because it's what is it called? It's just called the update disc or something like that. But I think it's implied or said to be made by Sylph Co, who I think may have made Porygon in the first place. So they could probably just keep updating it to be able to talk. But Porygon Z is the other evolution, and Porygon Z, it comes from like a dubious disc, so I'm pretty sure that's like a bootleg. Oh, Dunsparce! Shiny Dunsparce! What are the odds? What are the odds of that? Like, probably pretty high. What the heck? Cool, cool. All right, another shiny. It's just not even that long. It's a 2 segment. It's okay. It's what I expected. You can't just say that and imply something, but then not clarify on what. Like, shoot, these games alone introduced another pair of deeply just miserable Pokemon in the form of they have 2 Pokemon that are tumbleweeds. They're like a family, like one evolves into the other, right? And their whole deal is that I guess they used to be human, but now they're just like stuck as tumbleweeds who don't have control over where they go or something like that. And I'm like, that's awful. What do you mean people could turn into these things? That's terrifying. Every time somebody's like, I wish I lived in the Pokemon world, I feel like they need to stop for a second and, you know, just think, like, what if you got turned into a tumbleweed? There are a few Pokemon that are a shiny. Aha! There. Oh. A shiny Slack Up. You can see the difference. It's easy because he's just super pink. Look at that guy. He's so pink. He's got a little orange bottom. He's so pink. Yeah, there's I don't know if you know the Pokemon Yamask is another one of my favorite Pokemon, but it's like Yamask and Cofagrigus, I think. Cofagrigus. It's like a coffin, like a big like Egyptian tomb coffin, and then like a little Egyptian death mask looking little baby form. And I think their whole thing is that like they hold the mask of the face that they had when they were human. And I'm like, you can't just say that and then keep going. What do you mean the face they had when they were human? So you're saying they were human and they had to have been human because they have the mask. Yeah. Honestly, if this was a world where healthcare wasn't free, I feel like there would be even more worse bad things going on because they need that stuff.